It's the 19th of February today, and we're back in the gym. We did a chest session today. Wanted to initially just go and try and bench heavy. I felt really good benching up to 80 kilos last week, so I thought after the session yesterday with the deadlifts and the squat, and only really going hard on the deadlifts, I thought today I can probably push my bench a little bit and stress it, but unfortunately the Pfizer booster had other ideas. My sort of under my right axilla is still very much swollen, and obviously that sort of interrupts the movement and the stability in my right shoulder and my right pec. So I couldn't go heavy on the bench press today, so I just did 60 kilos worth, and just did it for reps. I don't normally do 60 kilos for reps too often. Seen previously before the last video that prior to the last video, that was the first time I did 60 kilos for 10 reps ever. So today I thought, look, if I can't go to do 70 or 80 kilos on the bench, then I will just do 60 kilos for 10 reps, 3 sets at 10 reps of 60 kilos, and then obviously the warm-up set with 40 kilos, 15 reps with that. Wasn't all I wanted, so I continued on. I did a bit more of a chest workout. I did some cable flies with some tricep extensions in between, and then I finished with a seated incline press. So it's a bit time restricted today. I was flying out today, so obviously I woke up at a reasonable time. Woke up about 7 o'clock in the morning. Had to do a few things, get the apartment tidy, get some washing done, throw my rubbish out, do all the things you do before you go on a holiday for a month. So I did that, and then I went to the gym afterwards, and I was a little bit pressed. It was a 1 o'clock flight. Then I left. I got to the gym about 11 o'clock, so I just trained from 11 till 12, and then made a mad dash for the airport pretty quickly. So in terms of a chest workout, I probably didn't get enough of what I wanted out of it. Ideally, after doing some flies, some tricep push downs, and some sort of seated incline press, I would have liked to do a little bit of closed grip stuff to work the inside of the chest, and then possibly some dumbbell press variations as well to round that out, and maybe with one more sort of tricep exercise, skull crushers or something like that. So it was a little bit time pressure today, but all in all, it was a good workout. Since I decided to go for reps for the bench, sort of decided to go for reps with everything else, so 10 to 12 reps with the cable fly, sort of 10 reps with the tricep push downs, and then drop sets straight afterwards, and then obviously the incline press at the end, going for 10 reps. Started with 20 kilos either side, then 30 kilos either side, 25 kilos either side, then 20 kilos either side. And that sort of last set was a drop set. I sort of quickly took the 5 kilos off either side, and I just tried to go until I fatigued my muscle and got some fatigue in there. Just trying to build a little bit more muscular endurance, I think, in and around some of that strength training I'm trying to do. I don't often do a lot of these sets for reps, much. All too often, but today was one of those days where I felt like it had some benefit in it. Especially looking forward to going to a heavier bench press, maybe later on next week, after the weekend. I think pushing out that sort of, when I'm doing sets of 5 reps, pushing out that 4th and 5th rep, I think that's probably where this muscular endurance comes in a little bit more handy and a bit more useful in my training. Also forgot to mention that I did sort of 30 push-ups warm-up prior to doing numerous reps with the bar to warm up. Also warmed up my shoulders correctly as well before then hitting the weight, which is just something I didn't feel like I've filmed enough of myself warming up over the last couple of days to really do anything. So yeah, that was sort of the target for today, was didn't initially get what I wanted, not being able to hit that heavier bench, just because my arm's still a little bit swollen. So I decided to go for reps instead and help that muscular endurance. And it was a little bit time pressed as well, so I sort of tried to do as well-rounded of a chest workout I could with limited time. But like I said in saying that, I would add a few more exercises to this if I could have had an extra 30 minutes at the gym. It's one of those good workouts as well where you can get the blood pumping and feel like you're still making a little bit of progress before you hop on a long flight. It's a long 5-hour flight to get to where I am today. So came back to where I'm staying after leaving the airport, and did about 15-20 minutes of stretching just to re-loosen up, get the blood flowing again. That's something I find when you're on a flight and you're sitting down for a long period of time, you get quite stiff, and obviously we all know the risk of blood clots and strokes and heart attacks and things associated with that, peripheral vascular disease, and just poor blood flow being stationary for that long, which is why I think it's also important just for my mobility, my joints, my ligaments, my tendons, my muscles, to work out some of that tension. They'll just sort of sitting locked in that unnatural upright position. So I put some time in stretching the back, stretching the lower back, the spine, in through the hips and the pelvis. I've got plenty of videos out of my normal stretching routine. In through the hips, the glutes especially, a lot of tension in the glutes today, glutes and hips, again being in that locked in position. So I've spent a good 15-20 minutes just stretching that out before I've come in to record this video. I'm staying with family at the moment. Everyone's a bit quiet now. It's about 10:30 at night, hence why it's a bit quiet audio today. I'm whispering a lot more. Hopefully tomorrow I'll probably fit in some sort of cardio until I can get a gym sorted, some regular gym equipment sorted, so it'll probably be a run tomorrow and a shorter video. But look, I'll look to get anywhere in between 5 and 10Ks. Where I'm staying as well is a lot cooler than where I'm used to running. I'm used to running in sort of 35-38 degree heat with quite high humidity, anything above 85% humidity. So where I am now, it still gets hot, still gets to about 30 degrees, but the humidity is nowhere near as bad. So I should be able to expect some quality out of my running over the next couple of days. But all in all, that's probably all I want to talk about today. There's not much to add on this workout. If you see anything you want to expand on, just let me know in the comments. Always happy to have a chat. Otherwise, cheers, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow with a bit of cardio. Have a good one.